Welcome to Sage Circle. I'm Amythyst, and tonight I'm doing a reading from messages and medicine messages from totem animal Salmon. I actually shuffled my animal medicine deck numerous times to see what would happen and also just to clear the energy in the deck, and Salmon came out twice. So I figured that was the message that needed to come through. So my setup's a little different tonight. I'm actually in my bedroom and the backdrop is my bookshelf, or part of my bookshelf. I've got fairy lights strung across it. And it's a little bit darker. It's a bit more ambient this evening because that's how I'm feeling in myself. So I've got some pre-shuffled cards here, and I've got other cards to shuffle and pull out messages. Remember, I channel. I'm a direct link to spirit. I don't use tarot. It's not because I don't like tarot. It's because when I was younger, I was gifted a tarot deck and I used it all the time, a lot actually. I had it for about 3 years, I think. Then one day somebody wanted a reading, because I've been doing readings since I was 16. I'm 39 now. And somebody wanted a reading there and then, and I didn't have the tarot cards with me. And spirit, who I didn't understand back then was spirit, or my guides and ancestors, etc., were nudging me. They said, no, you can do a reading without the cards. Just do it, give it a crack. And I did. And pretty much I have not turned back from then with tarot. I've owned different tarot decks, a few tarot decks here and there over the years. People have bought them for me as presents and stuff or what have you. That's great. But yeah, so I don't use tarot anyway. And my black cat, hello Salmon, is running underneath the little table setup I've made. So energy's clear. I'm speaking quite monotone because that's how I'm feeling, a bit low in energy, in a good space, but just quiet energy. So it's a new moon, and I did specifically pick out the new moon card from my lunar oracle cards that I brought, but I will also pull other cards from them in relation to the entire reading. So again, it's very dark, sorry, but Salmon is a totem animal for your messages right now. And this is timeless. Unless I specify that a reading isn't timeless, this is timeless. They're all timeless. So the other card I pulled out was the new moon card. So I'll just sit that up there for a sec. So yeah, it's quite interesting. Salmon came out twice, and I've had a bit of a flick through the information in the book, which I've got in my hand. I'm about to read some stuff out of it. So this has come at a really good time, this card, particularly with the new moon. So yeah, okay guys, enough talking shit. Let's do this. Salmon, totem salmon, or salmon guide wants you to know, or wants to tell you, that they are about wisdom and inner knowing. There's a little poem in this book, and it says, Salmon, keeper of inner knowing, illuminate all that I can see. Fill me with the love of learning, life's sacred wisdom offered to me. And I've written on the back of these cards, and I've literally written wisdom and inner knowing. So basically it says here, Salmon is the sacred keeper of wisdom and inner knowing, who, despite strong river currents, will always return to the place of its creation. Come full circle, basically. Its determination is driven by the wisdom of instinct and inner knowing, which yields a sense of purpose that cannot be thwarted by external forces. And then it says on here, coming full circle, Salmon medicine people finish what they began, bringing life's events and cycles to closure. Oh, wow. One more piece from here I'll read. Salmon medicine honours every encounter in life as a gathering of wisdom. It teaches that even when the flow of life seems to push you back, you can tap the hidden resources of your human spirit and personal inner knowing. Wow. Okay, so basically, wow, perfect totem, particularly with this full moon, because it's about ending your cycles or beginning your cycles, or unfinished business, or coming back round to something that you thought was complete, but it obviously isn't. There's unfinished business. It's not whole yet. There's still a bit of a gap in whatever your journey is to do with whatever it is you're thinking about. So basically, Salmon is about the deep connect and feelings about everything. There's a lot of empathy. You might be an empath, or the person you're inquiring about could be an empath. And it's about, Salmon basically says that luck mightn't always be on your side throughout your life, but you create goodness that comes your way through the little experiences that you do have. You make your luck out of it, or you understand that you're lucky for those smaller things, opposed to bouts of luck running through your life, or lack of luck, I should say. So basically, Salmon represents rebirth and happiness, again, empathy. And the medicine means, you don't give up. The medicine message from Salmon is that you obviously don't give up, and you will keep going until you find a solution, regardless of the upheaval, regardless of going against the current, regardless of other people in your life around you saying, they don't agree, or they don't appreciate what you're doing, or they don't like the fact that you want growth, or they try and hinder you and hold you back, and you can never work properly or love properly or just live enough because they're so overwhelming. And this could be in any sense of the word. This could just be how people see the world in general, how people have become. It doesn't really matter. So the other thing is that sometimes Salmon says that people can create their own barriers. So it mightn't be as difficult as you think it is, but you're making a barrier. You're choosing to make it difficult. And Salmon says, that's not necessarily the coolest way to go, but once again, you do seek the goodness out of certain things. Now, the stone or gemstone or crystal associated with Salmon is Carnelium. Oops, it's not going to focus, sorry. And it says, feed your creativity. So basically, Carnelian is a stabilizing stone. It's for stability and it's for vitality, and it helps whoever is using the carnelian overcome any form of abuse, all forms and types of abuse. It really helps with that. It also helps instill positive life changes and gives the people the courage to take that step if they're so concerned about everything else around them. And it also can be a stone of sexuality, and it doesn't necessarily mean you don't know what your sexuality is, or you're coming out of the closet. It's not that necessarily that type of sexuality. It's just your own inner flame, your own inner passion. So yeah, and basically Salmon, or people that exhibit Salmon or are working with Salmon. My son's singing in the background. If you can hear him, that's great. He's on the PlayStation. He's old enough to be up this late. So basically, Salmon people can be fun-loving and quiet, nocturnal. Salmon people can persevere through lots of things in life. Spiritually, they are very intuitive or quite spiritual, or you have knowledge of things to do with spirituality in different aspects. They are very knowledgeable, and they are seekers. They seek the truth. They seek the wisdom. They seek to do what the right thing is. They seek to finish out what they started. They're quite attached to family, regardless of how good or bad family is. They are family orientated, whether they're blended families or not. And the lessons associated with Salmon is about being strong and having strength, and passion and endurance, and just getting through your life and attaining your goals. And like I said, sometimes Salmon does have to go against the grain to get done what should have been done before. If this is the second time round, if you come round full circle and you're going, hang on a minute, I've got a second opportunity to do this, a rebirth. I have a blank slate here, or whatever the saying is, like this is insane, guys. This is really resonant to me at my life at the moment. If you're at a crossroads in your life, or you're not, you know what you want to do, but you're not sure how to take the next step, or if or when or what have you, this is really fantastic, this reading. This reading is right on the nail for me. And I just messaged a girlfriend of mine before I started recording, and she is Miss Melly Flows Vibe Life. That's her channel. And I just said to her, I think Spirit's got me to do this for me, this messages and this for me as well. Okay, so yeah, so the Carnelium. So I'll put that up there. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. First card. Salmon says, Bazinga. So what Spirit is saying, yeah, guys, I have one nail done with polish and the other one I don't. The rest of them I don't. Bazinga. So basically what Spirit is saying is, you know, ta-da, you've done it. You've got there. You've got what you wish for. You've got what you've asked for. You've made it, or you've taken the right steps. Like, you need to have a little bit of a celebration. It's a bit of an aha, a bit of a woo moment, you know, good for you. Whatever that is, it could be career, sex life, romance, family resolution, whatever it is. It could be to do with work, study, play, whatever. It's just a bazinga. It's just an aha moment, and you need to be proud. It's like you need to celebrate in yourself somehow. You know, this is a really good, auspicious time for you. Next card. It says pick up after yourself. Yeah. Okay, so as the salmon totem says, it's about not giving up until you find the right solution, particularly if you know that you really want something and you have to go against the grain to get it. That's me. That is my fucking totem in life, my own totem, going against the grain. I do what I need to do, and if people get hurt by that, it's not intentional. I'm not being malicious, but sometimes change is more important and growth is more important than doing what everybody else wants you to do. So it says here, pick up after yourself, and regardless of what the actual card means in this particular deck, Spirit is saying if you've got unfinished business, or if you've got things that you need to do, and you know that you need to do them, just make an effort in yourself to go, I'm going to do it. You don't have to say, I'm going to do it today or tomorrow, in 3 weeks. I mean, if you have to do it today, tomorrow, or in 3 weeks, well, obviously you don't have a choice. So everybody has a choice. But, you know, if you're locked into something that you need to commit yourself to, obviously. But Spirit is saying, pick up after yourself, tie up your loose ends. If you've got to have an opportunity to step out and do something that you wanted to do, or you've got a second chance at something, pick up after yourself. Don't let the heartache or the hurt or the mistake or the innocent mistakes or the human errors step back into this particular situation, or in the job scene or with friends or what have you. Just pick up after yourself. You've got an opportunity here. Open your presence. 33, power number. Okay, so Spirit is saying that you have getting what you wished for. And it could be more than one thing going on in your life that you wish for, and it's all happening in one hit, or just out of fucking nowhere, because it does happen, trust me. I could be cruising along in my life quietly, and all of a sudden, bang, there's a spanner in the works, and I think, all these things are happening at once, but at the same time I've wished, or I've prayed, or I've daydreamed, or I wanted these things. And that's what Spirit's saying. Open your presence. But it doesn't just mean open your presence as in acknowledge what Spirit or the universe or the gods or whatever have gifted you, but open your presence as in be present in the fucking moment. Be present in what your decisions are, because if you're not, you're going to lose out. This is about new beginnings. This is about having the courage to step forward and make positive life changes. So there's a double meaning for that. Next card. Observe. Wow, I love this card. Sometimes I think this woman's actually got like a astronaut helmet on, you know. So observe. So what Spirit is saying is that you need to take a really good look at your exact immediate situation to do with whatever it is you're relating this reading to. Really observe. Don't sit back so much and observe and just ignore your decisions that need to be made. Again, the other one was pick up after yourself, make a choice. You know, you need to make the choice. I'm going to step forward, or what have you. But, you know, you just need to observe your environment. And there's obviously more than one person involved here. Like there's one woman in the middle and the 4 people around her. Now, to be quite honest, they're all her in different mindsets, at different perspectives, at different outlook of the situation. And she's centered here. There's Spirit shining right through. You're getting guided by whoever you believe in, your faith. They're really guiding you at the moment. Rainbows. So I sent a rainbow today, actually. I sent a really lengthy text message, and then I seen a rainbow, which is cool. And to me, that's a message that my grandmother's guiding me through this time, because my grandmother's name was Iris, and Iris means Queen of the Rainbow or Angel of the Rainbow. So yeah, so that's a message that you could have your ancestors with you, but Spirit's watching you, and they're just saying, observe, have a good look outside yourself even, and observe how you're responding to things. Again, maybe you need to open your presence. Maybe you need to open your energy to your situation, because again, it says here that it's not uncommon for salmon people or people that are working or exhibiting salmon at this time to create your own barriers out of nothing. So that's cool. Observe. Next card. It says choose your battles. Guys, this is all the same shit, actual. Choose your battles. Where's the other card here? Pick up after yourself. Choose your battles. What is it that you've got to face right now? You don't have to do everything at once. Look, you've got 3 opportunities here, whatever they are, and 4, including the way that the direction you're going to take. You know, it's not, and these people, they're all looking the same. It's not like one's different to the other apart from their individual, standing individually, the individual stones with different colors. Again, Spirit's really shining down on this. There's some chakra colors here. There's throat chakra. You need to voice your opinion. You need to be honest about what you're thinking and feeling. Heart. So, and then also the root chakra. So you might need to decide, you're coming from your head, your heart, or your groin. You know, what's more important to you? Make the right choice. But they're all right there in front of you. But you do need to choose your battles. Whatever your battles are, you need to decide which path you're going to take. And they don't have to be bad battles unless you choose them to be. It says, find balance. Yeah. So that could be in relation to picking your battles or choosing what your path you need to walk for at this time. Because you might have multiple things going on here. Like this person, this wheel, or this chakra, it looks like a chakra to me. It appears as though they've got a lot of things going on at once, or a lot of options or opportunities of which way they're going to turn. So literally what Spirit is saying to you is that you can find balance. Spirit's not saying with a big cross through these going, you can't have that one and you can't have that one, but you can have that opportunity and that opportunity. Spirit's saying is you just need to find balance between the whole lot. And to be honest with you guys, finding balance sometimes comes from within, your center, your pivot point, your axis, wherever it is that you lean on, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, wherever that center point is, you need to find it and you need to fucking balance. And it doesn't mean that you're not on a tightrope with a stick that's 5 meters long either side with all this fucking shit hanging off it. Baggage, I suppose. Doesn't have to be baggage, but find balance. Find balance because you've got the opportunity to right now. So, let's see what we've got here. Sorry, I just tapped to get the energy out. Spirit, can I have... Oops. Thank you. Wow. Probably a bit too many, but I will take the top one. Okay, and the second and the third. Yep, I heard you. Really? They've all come off again. We'll see. I'll put them aside. So, Spirit says, transformation. Let love transform you forever. Wow. There's a lot of green on this card. Oh, fuck. There's a lot of green in this card. Heart chakra, and again, red, root chakra. So, you know, come from a space of your root in your heart, I suppose. Like you just need to let love transform you forever. That doesn't have to be sexual love or a romantic love, by the way. It could just be a love of life, a love of your job, a love of your growth or how far you've come this year. It could be a love of anything. Next card says, time to play. Make time to dance and play. Yeah, don't be so serious. Don't be so serious about what's going on in your life. You might be overwhelmed or inundated at this time, or you might have nothing going on. You might just be plodding along like normal. But at the same time, make time to play. It's time to play. Make time to dance and play. If you have somebody in your life that you know you can go and connect to have a little letdown, go and do it. We all have busy schedules sometimes. We've all got a lot going on in our own ways, or we mightn't have nothing going on. It's not the point. The point is that if you can go and kick a soccer ball around in the field with one of your mates like you used to, Spirit's saying do it. If you go and dance, do it. If you like to go and have sex with fucking somebody, go do it. Whatever the situation is, it's time to play. Don't be so serious about it. Self-creation. Be the author of your own life. Yay! So yeah, so like Salmon is saying, it's about making positive life choices. And if you bring in Salmon into your life, Salmon will help you do that. Salmon will help you make these positive life changes. You are the self-creator. You are the author of your own story. Self-creation, be the author of your own life. Yeah, you know, other people have commitments all the time. We all got commitments going on in our life, but it doesn't mean if those commitments aren't working up to what you need, or you feel inundated or bogged down or flat or what have you from those things, recreate. Again, it's a new moon, and the new moon is all about rebirth and new beginnings. Let's quickly have a look here. What do we got? Accepting challenges, trust your inner resources. Well, this particular, whoa, look at this woman. She is of the light. Whoever this person is that you're inquiring about, or whether it's yourself, you are so protected right now by Spirit. Spirit will not let you get hurt, get snapped, get broken, get destroyed. Spirit is saying that they've given you strength. You've got a strength there that you either are aware of, but you can't pinpoint that's what it is. An emotional strength there and a mental strength that you can't figure out what it is yet, but that's what it is. Or you are aware and you're just pretty much arms open, looking up to the gods, the sky, the fucking universe, whoever, and just going, come at me, bro. I'm ready. Wow. Accepting challenges. Beyond the ego, surrender to the flow of life. Yeah, if don't dig your hunches in, as Salmon says. You can cause your own boundaries, and it's really, really unnecessary, and it's probably causing you more stress than not. Heart of the matter, align life's pathways through the heart. Yeah, everything comes back from a space of love. Again, it mightn't be a romantic love. It could be a love of life, a love of your job, a love of your family, a love of your money, a love of whatever. Heart of the matter, align life's pathways through the heart. Do what's right, even if you have to go against the grain and it upsets other people. It's not always about other people. You know, it's about what you want too. Do not be frustrated. Let go and feel peaceful. Oh, this is beautiful. There's a fairy or an angel in this card. Look, it's a guiding light. Your true north. There's not much I can say to this. Do not be frustrated. Let go and feel peaceful. This, yeah. Life's purpose. Seek your own deeper vision for life. Oh, I love it. This card, it's a woman, right? It's almost like she's an Aquarius. She's like the water bearer. But when I look at, she's holding the jug, and it must be all like her vision, everything she loves and everything she breathes in and out, you know, from her heart space and her thought spaces, escape is all in this jar. But when I first look at this card, every time I pull it out this deck, it reminds me of a wizard. And I don't know why. It does. But anyway, she might be a female wizard. But basically, yeah, do what you right for you. You know you're missing something, or you know what it is that you need to do, so just do it, you know. Okay, so we've got the little shamanic cards here. Please, Spirit. Oh, no, we don't. No. No, guys, thank you. But no thanks. Can we have a little less? Can we maybe just have like four cards? That'd be great. 3 or 4. There's 1, 2. Ah, the bloody bumblebee. It's hovering around me for about 40 minutes outside today. 3. 1 more. Moon. And 4. Thanks, guys. Okay, so what Spirit is saying, what Salmon is saying, it says, warrior, be fearless and stand strong. Again, Salmon wants to reiterate that this is a point in your life where you can have positive changes, but you just need the courage. You just need to overcome what your fears are, you know. And again, it helps with all forms of abuse, whether it's mental, emotional, physical, sexual, childhood wounds, everything, all of the lot. Neglect in any form, abuse of power happening towards you, whatever it is. The Carnelium really helped with that. It really helps stabilize you to make your positive life choices and also give you some vitality. And this is just a message saying, be fearless and stand strong. He's beautiful, this dude. I love him. Next card, summer. Bask in light and joy. This is so beautiful. Bees are about community and working together. They mean so many different things. So I'm just listening to a channeled message here. Okay, Spirit is saying you're really going to use this next couple of months to lay down some foundations, whether it's you're trying to get a business off the ground, or you're saving up for a new car, or you want to get money organized for a tertiary fee, or you want to work on a relationship, a romantic one, or you're coming out of a relationship, a romantic one, whatever. You need to spend the next couple of months really laying down the foundations of that. It says bask in joy and light. Summer. Now it could be summer where you are, it could be summer in the next few months by the time I say, like I've said, in the next few months. But at the same time, summer to me just means to me in the sun, in the light. It's been brought to the light. You're aware of what you need to do or what your situation is. So just bask in it. Moon, take note of intuitive messages. Yeah, follow your gut. Listen to your gut. If your gut is saying do something, fucking do it. If your gut's saying don't do something, don't do it. If your gut's saying to you, definitely leaning towards doing it, but just not right yet, well, you need to recoup for a bit longer or what have you. Just follow your intuition, not somebody else's intuition. If somebody says to you, oh, my intuition, or my gut feeling, or my this or that, yeah, suck off. Seriously, you need to take note of your own intuitive messages. And it says here, spring, your spring, see your seeds grow. Sorry, I can't get the fucking words out. It says, see your seeds grow. Yeah. So basically we've got summer and spring here. So Mars, my 9-year-old's on my bed on his iPad. He just yawned, if you could hear that noise. Summer, bask in joy and light. And then it says spring, see your seeds grow. So whatever it is, I did say, Spirit's saying you need to lay down your foundations now, because your seeds are going to grow strong and fruitful. Look at that. A beautiful hair on the front of that card. What else we got? These lunar oracle cards. Can I just have one or two guys from here, please? Yeah, salmon. I like salmon. It's interesting that salmon's come out. There's total messages in this here for me, and I'll rewatch this video later. I'm going to have to. I'll just remove the information sheet. But yeah, I just think that salmon's come at a really good time. Again, it came out of the deck twice when I was just shuffling the deck and clearing the energy, and I think that it's a new moon, and it's all about new beginnings, and it's all about coming full circle and having a clean slate and finishing off cycles and being responsible for what you've started with things, I suppose. Yeah. One more, thank you. Now, you can take note of these star signs, the horoscope. They could mean something to you. If they're not, just ignore it. But it says moon in Aries, and it says remain sensitive to others to avoid confrontation. Yeah, so, and the other card back here was find balance. So it doesn't mean that you can't get what you want, or you can't achieve what you're aiming for, or you can't be happy because you want to do something different. It just means just be sensitive. You just be, remember there's people involved in this. It's not just about you, it's about the other people involved, and sometimes if you're working in an environment, you could be sharing a business with somebody, and they've got, fuck knows, it just always doesn't just come down to romance. It might be for you, but it's not always. And it says moon in Libra, avoid making serious decisions and instead focus on creating harmony within your relationships. Right, laying down the foundations. Technically, you've got to lay down your foundations for your seed to grow. You need to cultivate the land so you can get your seeds to grow so they can be fruitful. So basically, it says avoid making serious decisions and instead focus on creating harmony within your relationships. Exactly. So you don't have to decide right now, yes, I'm going to sign that contract, or yes, I want to do this, or yes, I'm going to do that. It's not like you're under pressure to make a choice about something, but what you do need to focus on, again, to me, these are the seeds grown. You need to create harmony within your relationships. If you like somebody, tell them. If you don't want to work at a job anymore, fucking leave. You're not obligated. Okay, so out of my medicine animal deck, there are plain skins on there, and I have pulled them out and shuffled them and pulled out 3. So Salmon says healing. Yeah, I'm just channeling, give me a sec. Salmon says you need to go down to some water. You really, really need to kick your feet in some water, even if it's a baby pool in the backyard, honestly, and you can get your feet in there and just soak your feet or whatever, or let the kids play with a tub and some water or what have you, or if you can go for a swim or get down to the beach or go to a lake or a river, whatever it is, you need to get associated with water. It'll heal you. It'll just cleanse you and purify you. You just need to get that out of your system because it'll make you a bit clearer, particularly with the new moon. Salmon says, gems and crystals. Okay, so I did mention the carnelian about to feed your creativity and to have faith and to give you some strength and stabilize what you've got going on within yourself, to give you some stability to help make positive life choices. Now, crystals and gems. Now, that could just be a meaning that you need to incorporate carnelian into your life, or crystals and gems might have a completely different meaning to you. Maybe you work with crystals and gems. Maybe you've been thinking about buying some. Maybe you've bought one for somebody before and, you know, this is in relation to that person or what have you, or you were gifted something like that. Whatever it is, crystals and gems. Maybe you've just gotten engaged. Who knows? But yeah, you need to get earthy, basically. This card means to me, Salmon is saying, again, with the water, you need to get in with the water. Salmon is also saying you just need to get earthed. If you need to go dig up, if you can't get to the water, if you need to dig up the ground, do a bit of gardening, do a bit of tree pruning or what have you, it's about your crystals and gems. Earth stuff. Personal guides. Yeah. Salmon is saying, I am quite happy to be a personal guide for you at this time, but you need to ask me. I can't just do that, says Salmon. Salmon is saying to me, and mind you, it's a male salmon. Oh, and he's like a grandfatherly salmon. And he is saying to me that he really wants to help your situation, but he can't intervene without you going, hey, yeah, that'd be great. Can you give us a hand, Salmon? So basically, but your personal guides, he wants to join that team for this leg of your journey until you get to that stability that you're seeking and help you with your life changes and give you some courage and stuff. You know, again, people that use salmon, you know, you're very fun loving. You could be quiet people sometimes, you know, you're nocturnal, you know, you have a good perseverance, and it's about happiness, and you need to be happy as well. Also, you've got other guides with you, whether, regardless of what your beliefs are, whether you think of angels or spirit guides or ancestors or gods or what have you, Spirit is saying that your personal guides are with you. They're nudging you, and I've already said that earlier. Spirit's not going to let you get hurt in this situation unless you allow yourself to get hurt. Spirit won't let that happen. Okay, we've got some other little cards here, and these cards are, let me just get the box. They're Because I Love Myself cards by Lucy Cavendish. They're healing messages of love from your soul to yourself. So Salmon says 2 or 3, thank you. Salmon says that you need to remember that you have thoughts, feelings, and a right to voice your thoughts and feelings. You are allowed to have feelings. You're allowed to have thoughts about things. You're allowed to have an opinion about things without other people around you trying to quash you, bring you down, not let you grow. Not, you know, it could be family that, you know, don't ask you for your opinion, then you give it, and then you get fucking shat on over it, you know. So I'll take 3, thank you. Yeah, okay. Not this one, yeah. Yeah, so 4, thanks. So yeah, Salmon is saying that you need to remind yourself by using, by what the messages are on these little cards, that you are loved. You love yourself. Don't ever lose hope. Don't ever not think that you're not acknowledged in the universe for being the beautiful soul and the beautiful being that you are. Oh, first card says, abundant value. I have so much to offer, and I value all I can give. I make sure I share myself with those who appreciate my contribution and reciprocate with gratitude and respect. Boom. It's not that hard to say no to people. If people are being assholes or being controlling or being demanding, say no. Loving companions. I make loving choices about who I spend time with. I lovingly release the harmful people within my life. Wow, far out. Oh, I create space and time to share with people who actively love me. Woo! This is really in heavy, like high-end depth associated with the energy with this card, because we're at a time of year where people do get lonely. People don't get to see their family or their loved ones, or people are consciously not having contact with their family and their loved ones purely because of heartache or partners or exes or whatever, you know. It could be workmates, it could be grandparents that you're missing or what have you. But I've got to read that again, honestly. Loving companions. I make loving choices about who I spend time with. I lovingly release the harmful people within my life. I create space and time to share with people who actively love me. That's about this card back here that says about your presence. Oops, sorry. Open your presence. That's a perfect example of what I was saying about that card. You open yourself. You remove your barrier. You make yourself present. You know, you're active in that presence. The power of compliments. I compliment myself every day. I always make time to notice and appreciate the good things in my life. Oh, wow. So it could just be small things like my hair looks good today, or you know, I got up early, or I ate a decent meal today, or just little things to yourself. Just compliment yourself. I'm a good parent. I'm a good partner. I'm a good wife. I'm a good husband. I'm a good boyfriend. I'm a good colleague. You know, I'm a thoughtful grandson. Whatever. Just, yeah. Okay, it says, I ask for help. I ask for support wherever I need it. I allow myself to receive wise guidance, physical help and kindness wherever I go. Accepting help is loving myself. What was the card back here? I don't know. Yeah, so about trusting your intuition. It says, I ask for support wherever I need it. I allow myself to receive wise guidance. Go with your gut. If something doesn't feel right, don't go there. You know? Is there anything else, Spirit? Yeah, I agree. Okay, I'm just going to pull, eagles out. No, we'll go, it's upside down. Air Guardian, Magic Guardian. Can we get one more from here? Thank you. Okay, so final messages for this salmon reading are Eagle, see from a higher perspective. Yeah, if you have to separate yourself from an environment just to get a clearer or better perspective, Eagle is the best and closest link to spirit in a shamanic world when it comes to animals. They're the closest thing to spirit. And not only that, it's a bird's eye view. Have a look at what the situation is and really come from a higher perspective, because you're going to need to. It says, lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. Yeah, it's about making positive life choices. Salmon's saying, if you have to go against the grain, do it. Go against the current and do what you should have done before. If you've got a chance at second chance, or just a first chance to do something, do it. This girl's beautiful. It says Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. Yeah, so magic not as in, that's magical, but magic is in actual doing spells or witchcraft or whatever your magic is, druidry or whatever your pagan beliefs are, or whatever it is. It says Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. You are magic. You are a portion of that magic. There's a part of you that is magical, and it could just be about coming from that space. Again, spirit is shining down over this person. There's beautiful gold wings behind her. This girl looks like she has dreads or braids or something. But, unlock your magic within, because you aren't as stuck as what you think. You have choices. Oh, this girl is beautiful. Air Guardian, shift your perception. Whoa. So, eagle, see from a higher perspective. This woman's got black wings hanging off her back. It could be crow, it could be raven, it could be eagle. Air Guardian, shift your perspective. Air Guardian, spirit is watching you. Look at this woman. She is just stunning. Shift your perception. Yeah. Look at what's going on around you and look at what's not going on around you. What do you need to perceive? Can I just get one more or two more from here, please? Thanks, guys. Yeah, I can't sleep. I probably sound tired, and if I sound tired, it's because I am tired. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired. Okay, come on, guys. Cut the deck. No worries. Sorry about the noise. 3. That is it. That is all, folks. Says, make a change. Welcome change into your life. Thank you so much, Salmon. I just really want to thank the universe and spirit, and for all the guides and every animal totem that has come through with messages. Salmon in particular, I'm talking about you. Whoever has come in, for anybody that is watching this, I really want to say thank you, because this is a fucking solid reading. There's some real solid information here. Again, Make a change. Welcome change into your life. Positive life choices. It's about change. You know, next one. Finding the path. You are the driver and the navigator. Exactly. How cool is this card? You are the driver and the navigator. What else can I say to that? Nothing. Move forward. Experience the grace of who you truly are. Oh, I just want to say, I love you. Whoever's watching this, I love you. I love everyone. It's not very often I don't have love for somebody. You could be an absolute effing prick to me, absolute asshole, and I will still find a space within you where your light is seeping through, because that is just how I am. One more, two more. This is it. Your final messages from Salmon. Thank you, Salmon. Thank you so much, Spirit. Because I Love Myself cards by Lucy Cavendish. Delightful movement. I move in healthful ways each day. A short walk, a dance to music I love, a swim within the ocean's cleansing beauty. I did say that. I appreciate and support the wonder of my physical being. Amen. Remember, you're just a vessel in this body right now. The gift of time. I devote time to myself. I focus on I focus on who I am becoming. I ensure my actions are in tune with my desires. Every day I make wise choices that lead to wonderful tomorrows. Oh, how fucking wicked's that to end off this reading? Cool. Thank you so much. Oh, one more. Boundaries. I only allow caring and respectful people into my inner circle. I maintain this boundary with integrity and kindness. Oh, that's the one. That's the one. Thanks, guys. Much love. Please do a thumbs up. Please comment, share, subscribe. I'd really love to have a chat. Chuck a message down. Yeah, I just want to... I'm going to go do some new moon shit in a minute. Then I'm going to go to bed. But I just want to say much love. And thank you for watching my video. And I'll be back in a few days. Bye.